Come on, Ed, to the table.
I never have a good audience.
You get the audience you deserve.
Those of you who do not know that I am an old broadcaster.
Amen.
I had a radio show for 11 years straight. Every week, a 5-minute show on WBHM.
5 minutes.
And my subject was astronomy. I didn't know anything about astronomy when I started, and it forced me to read and learn and learn and learn. I love astronomy. So it's something to think about, y'all. When what?
Is that why you want to be a star?
Yes, of course. I think I've passed my prime, though. I want to talk about a sport. You know, in Alabama, football is everything. Either Alabama or Auburn, some colleges, other colleges. My passion is soccer. You know that thing we used to call it kickball in grammar school? It's called soccer now. I wrote and recorded a jingle with Tom Little, an old Birmingham copywriter. Tommy and I wrote a jingle for the Tampa Bay Rowdies soccer team that was just forming down in Tampa Bay. It became a big hit because our jingle was so silly, and they loved it. And we came up with the line, "Soccer is a kick in the grass." And that is that's their slogan of the National Soccer League. On the 5th year, I used to go down every year at homecoming and do a bit and conduct an orchestra playing and the jingle and all that stuff. And I get a call for the 5th year. He says, "We don't want you to appear on this field. You're going to ride around in a back of a convertible with the owner, and we're going to honor you." Boy, I was excited. So I arrive and go to his booth, and he says, "Oh, I want you to meet these two guys." There was a white guy there named George Steinbrenner. And I'm stunned, you know, uh-oh. I know I had heard that name before. and you know, I was stunned. And then he said, "And Ed, this is Pele." Pele. The soccer, they call him the Pearl. He was the most amazing soccer player that ever lived. He was out of Brazil. Anyway, Pele stands up and sings my jingle to me. And he kept doing that over and over and over all the rest of the day. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. Golly! That's my Jasper impression. Golly!
Jasper?
There was this lady named Barry that worked on WBHM. This is a very quick story. I was dating this young woman named Ronna Caldarella, and she was born and raised up in Jasper. And Ronna had the heaviest Jasper accent. I mean, you know, y'all know that accent. And it went on like that, everything she said. She was a sweetheart. And but she said, "I'm going to be a radio announcer." What's the guy that used to be on VOK that opened the stations up in Jasper?
Herb Stedman.
Herb Stedman, right?
He was on SGM.
Yeah, he went. Yes, he was. And Herb opened a station in Jasper, and she went to him. And she spent a year practicing her impression of Melanie Berry, who was a newscaster on WBHM. She can do it. She called me up and said, "Listen to the radio." It was her. She could do a perfect impression of Melanie Berry. Broadcast, the very thing that I know every one of you in here love broadcast. Remember what brought us together. Keep it going. Please encourage people to come see our museum. We're really proud of it. We do a lot of work here, and we do a lot of talking. Can you imagine? I get to talk. You know? Anyway, I love you guys. Next year when I call you and say, please come. Night, dear heart,
dear heart,
for you I pine.
for you I'll pine.
In all my dreams,
In all my dreams,
your fair face beams, boy, that goes
your
right.
fair face beams. You are the idol of my heart, sweet Adeline,
I couldn't